Ready for a little eye candy. That's
okay,
right.
she's talking
Set your
about
teeth out.
she's talking about the movie Magic Mike, starring Channing Tatum and Matthew McConaughey. Let's take a look.
We welcome to stage the one, the only
Magic Mike.
You are the husband that they never had. You are that dreamboat guy that never came along.
My sister?
Mike,
Nice one.
thank you, Mike.
So how do you know my brother?
I'm an entrepreneur. I manage a few businesses.
Trying to hit on my sister?
Okay, good talk.
Entrepreneur stripper, stripper entrepreneur.
Either one.
I was hoping this was all a joke.
It's pretty funny.
I'm just trying to figure out why stripping.
Women, money, and a good time.
Just try not to forget about the people who exist in the daylight, the non-vampire.
Right. Are we fighting? Is this our first fight?
So if you could do the one thing that made you the happiest every morning,
The custom furniture.
custom furniture. So you must be really good with your hands.
Channing Tatum actually used to do this when he was about 19 years old
So I hear.
in Tampa, Florida. So it was his idea to make this movie. The movie is not about his career as a dancer, but it's about dancers, that subculture kind of thing. And he said it was a lot of fun. He learned to dance, and this movie did pretty well this week. It only cost $7 million to make this movie, and they already did $25 or $30 million of business this week.
Of course they did.
So I asked him, I said, who's who's this movie for? Just the girls or whatever? You know, it's like, is this movie for everyone? And this is what Channing Tatum had to say.
Look, I'm not under any pretense that I think guys after the NBA Finals are gonna be like, yeah, man, you wanna go see this Magic Mike? I don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean,
We're gonna carpool.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go get some drinks and go to this male stripper movie. But if they're smart, they will, because they'll know where all the women are gonna be. Hopefully,
There you go.
knock on wood. And if they show up in a fireman's outfit, they might have a good chance of maybe actually taking somebody home.
You look like you know your way around the dance floor up there in this film, huh?
That was a lot of choreography.
That was some crazy stuff.
Those were. Well, I forgot all the names for some of those moves, man. They were very vulgar.
Oh,
Very vulgar.
It was great.
It was a lot of fun, man.
It was one of,
Crawl.
Yeah. Roll out, up, sit, spit, tickle. Go. Cross the bridge, red eye, go.
across the bridge.
I forgot about the red eye.
These guys obviously had a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
One of the themes of the movie is taking a chance. Like the first time a guy would go up there, it'd be taking a big chance, right?
Right.
So I asked the boys, I said, so what do you remember about the night you took a big chance and it paid off? And this is what they said. Do you remember the night when you took a chance and it paid off? Like you're talking about the kid in this one. Take a chance and it's going to pay off.
Good question.
Took a chance on Christmas Day, asking Camilla to marry me.
It worked out pretty good, didn't it?
She paid off.
It really paid off. That was
I got
great.
Levi and Vita. I got 2 kids. There was a couple nights that paid off.
How about you?
I showed up at my wife's. We'll just stay on the wife tone. I showed up at my wife's hotel room with a sombrero on and drunk, saying, I don't want to be with anybody else.
4 in the morning?
Crying.
2 in the morning? 2:30 or something like that. I showed up in sombrero and underwear, and I was like, all right,
That's a good look.
yeah.
Hey.
I thought it was a good idea. I was trying to make an impression.
It worked, man.
It worked. It worked.
It definitely worked.
Sombrero in his underwear.
Sombrero and some tiny whities.
Nice outfit. There you go. Okay, so I talked to the other guys in the movie, Joe Manganiello and Matt Bomer. And when I do these interviews at the end, I always ask them about food because we do food segments on the show all the time. So when I asked them about food, I thought it was sort of funny. I thought you guys might like to hear it. Here's what the boys said.
I do, and I'm a Texan, so I make barbecue. And I have my very own bourbon molasses barbecue sauce.
That sounds
That is
pretty
not
good.
to be messed with, yo. So, if you want that recipe, I'll hit you up with it. But it's, it will make some people happy
That sounds
summer afternoon.
That sounds pretty good. How about you?
I get my Omaha steaks.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Yeah.
cook Omaha steaks. I'll get chicken. I'll get fish from them. I'll just pack the freezer with a bunch of meat.
Sure.
And, I mean, when I'm training, I train for True Blood most of the year round, and then of course last year I trained for this movie. So it's just meat.
Lean.
Meat. Yeah. It's
Sort
like-
of sounds like a review for the movie.
yeah, there you go.
Did you just say that?
Yes, I did just say that. Sometimes things happen. You just got to go with the flow,
That's
so to speak.
right. You only have so many minutes with them.
And Big Joe there.
They were cute too, by the way.
Great guys.
What a
Big
great
Joe
movie.
is on True Blood. He plays a werewolf on the show.
Oh.
And he works out all the time, so that's why he eats that stuff. You always see him on True Blood. He's always standing behind a fire hydrant or something because he's always, as a
Naked?
wolf, he comes back out
Right.
of his wolf's thing. He's always naked. So,
That's a shame.
yeah, it's a shame.
Speaking of movies.